Hello, my name is Tony, and if you're watching this on the date of September 28th, 2025, it has officially been 1 year since I started this channel. A part of me was nervous about even making it to this point because I wasn't sure if I'd even be able to be good enough to warrant actually having my channel exist for as long as it has. The other part of me was doubting myself, not sure if I even had what it took to make it this far. But I didn't give up. And I'm glad I didn't, because this past year has been, it's been a lot. A lot's happened, both in my YouTube growth career, Twitch growth career, and in my personal life. A lot has happened in both those regards. And despite everything, I kept moving forward. Now, I'm making this video to mostly say thank you to all of you, because as of the day of recording this video, we have 141 subscribers, which isn't a lot to some people, and I understand that. But when you're a small channel like me, who's not entirely sure what he's doing in this content creator space, reaching the 100 milestone, almost reaching 150 subscribers in like their first year, that might not seem like a lot to some people. Maybe it's poor performance on my part to others. But I'm just grateful that you guys are watching at all to begin with, because people are watching, and that tells me that I'm doing something right. Do we know what that thing is? Nope. But that tells me that whatever it is I'm doing, whatever it is that's drawing you guys, my community, to my channel, it's working. Whether that's being myself, whether that's me being enthusiastic about traveler stuff, maybe that's just me geeking out over things I love, maybe just me branching out to other stuff that's making people want to watch more, whatever the case may be. I'm just glad you're here. Because realistically, I could not have done any of this without you guys' support. Even if it's not, even if you don't watch every day, just being part of this community, as small as it is a community that I am proud of. I haven't seen any toxicity, thankfully. I'd rather not have any toxicity. I'd rather keep things, peaceful, healthy, respectful, I want to be open. I want to be honest with you guys. I want to be someone you could turn to if you're having a bad day and just, laugh at my foolishness or laugh at my dumb mistakes, stuff like that. I want to be someone that you can enjoy, someone that you can not relate to, but you can look through for inspiration, so to speak. One of the first video that ever did really well, I think, on my channel, at least in terms of long form videos, was a video I did about, I believe it was a video about the that Phoebe event in that keyword, which I didn't think it would do well. It reached 400 views, which again, I'm a small channel, so I consider that an accomplishment. Bigger channels like, say, Doe44 or Jonathan might not see that and might see that and think, okay, we can do better. But I'm still starting out. I'm young. I'm only 20 years old. I have my whole life ahead of me. I want this YouTube thing to work, and I intend to make it work. Will it be easy? No, absolutely not. Will it take time? Yes. Patience? Yes. A little luck? Absolutely. But I am willing to put in the work. Again, I don't have much. All I got is my console, my phone, my microphone. I don't have a PC or anything, so most of the videos that you've been seeing, come straight from my console and my TV. I don't have much equipment at the moment. I'm still trying to figure that part out. But I'm not really used to doing videos like this. But I just wanted to be, not the goofy, over enthusiastic traveler main that you guys have come to know me as. I just wanted to be myself for once, just real, raw, and honest, just straight to the point. And once again, I express my gratitude, because being at where I'm at right now and seeing the comments that I get on some of my shorts and videos, it brings a smile to my face. Seeing people all watching and asking me questions like, what is your traveler made of? How are you doing this? or why the traveler built to begin with. Those always make me laugh. And my answer is just simple. Just I have fun. I like the character. I relate to his story of being separated from the sibling, and I just grew attached to him. That's kind of it, really. But this is again having reached a year. It's a lot. It was scary to me just to think about it. It was nerve-wracking. I was nervous about even thinking of making this video, but I knew in my heart that I wanted to express some form of gratitude to my community. I wasn't sure how, but maybe this is the best way to do it. Just to be honest, and again, thank you guys for sticking with me, being patient through everything. You know, when I took a little break due to personal issues for like a few weeks, when I started doing stuff on mobile for a little bit, you know, for not being too upset about me, you know, basically spazzing over Traveler turning power for the first time, or, you know, just, you know, things of that nature. Just, you know, being patient and letting me, you know, do me. Now, obviously, there are content that people would want to see. I'm not going to deny that. And, you know, feel free to let me know what you guys would want to see moving forward. You know, you want some changes, you want things to be different, you want to see different kind of content, different kind of damage and stuff like that. But I also don't want to deviate from what I'm doing, because what I've been doing is just uploading what I like, doing what I have fun with. That's kind of that was my mentality when I first started streaming and everything. Just, you know, have fun doing it, and whatever happens, happens. That's just my mentality. That's just how I've been for the last year. And I think it's worked out very well, you know. Obviously, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Vids are doing, you know, not as good. But again, it is different. I'm branching out a little bit, you know. Because if you're doing Genshin, it could get boring. It could get repetitive. So I bring some variety to the channel. I did do Sonic Frontiers. I did do Stellar Blade. I did do Persona. I do plan to return to Persona at some point in the future. Probably for Halloween. I might do that on Halloween or around in October. Might be when Persona 5. Because I haven't played it off stream. I wasn't sure if you guys would really be into more Persona. I wasn't sure. Anata we will be playing Anata, you know, when that game drops. Obviously, I feel like that should have been obvious, because that game is literally everything the game, and that game, it looks fun. And now I'm saying this, and this comes from someone who's not really a fan of GTA. Well, let me rephrase that before I get freaking dislikes. I like GTA 5. I don't like I know it's optional, but I don't like the, you know, ending of people. I'm not really a fan of that aspect. But again, I understand that's optional. I just wasn't really a fan of that aspect of the game. But everything else in and out seems good. What else? Genshin is 5 years old. As of the day that this is uploaded, Genshin has officially turned 5 years old. So happy birthday, Genshin. Interesting story. This game actually saved my life. If this game did not exist, if my friend did not introduce me to this game, I don't think I would still be breathing right now. This isn't really a joke. This is just something that's serious. This is raw, vulnerable Tony. Had this game not exist, I don't think I would still be here, because a lot has happened between. In 2018, I lost someone close to me, and that kind of ruined my trajectory of my entire life. That threw everything up its head. And my life wasn't that good to begin with. I was in a foster care system. I moved from home to home. So losing my older sister, that kind of broke something in me. It like destroyed the smile that I had, and like I haven't been able to properly smile because of that. But then my best friend, who I met when I was in high school, she introduced me to this game by showing me a cutscene of Raiden pulling the sword out of her special spot. You know what spot I'm talking about. If you don't lie to me, you know what I'm talking about. But that one cutscene got me hooked. Is it a weird way of thinking? Maybe, yeah. But I did more research on the game. I looked up some of the lore here and there. And then, you know what? A week after she introduced me to it, I said, you know what, screw it, I'm downloading it. And my initial account, which is kind of abandoned, I started in like sometime before 2.3. This account, the one that I use mainly for most of my content, it started a week before Fontaine dropped. So I did the story not as fast. I remember Monster and Inazuma and Leeway. But for Sumeru, I actually took my time because I didn't do it. Sumeru was new for me. And I did Fontaine, and I enjoyed them. But then Natlan dropped, and I loved Natlan. I know it's kind of a hot take for me to enjoy the nation that everyone seems to hate. But it's also a hot take for me not to find Fontaine as enjoyable as other people. So, tit for tat here, But yeah, as I said, this video is, again, just one awkward yet rambling session, which is going to be condensed into a few seconds. It's just me saying, thank you for sticking by me this past year, and hopefully we continue growing over the next couple of years. We are as of the day of recording this video, we are 9 subscribers away from our goal for 2025, which is 150 subscribers. So, you tell 9 people to subscribe, we have achieved our goal. If not, well, hey, A for effort, right? I'm just happy I'm just happy I have people watching at all, because some content creators put their effort in and they don't get views. I'm not saying I'm trying my best, but I'm doing my best with what I have access to. And the fact that you guys, my community, you guys continue to enjoy my content, that makes me so happy, and words cannot express how grateful I am to have all of you watching, all 141 of you. It really means a lot, and I hope for the next couple of months and the next few years, we continue to grow, we get to know me a little better, I'm able to be more open with you guys. But yeah, again, thank you for everything. Thank you for the amazing and or rough year, depending on how you want to put it. Thank you, Genshin, for making sure I still exist. And yeah, happy birthday, Genshin, and happy birthday to my channel and my Twitch career. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.